Hello everyone, welcome back to AllThemods 9 to the skies. So last episode we automated allthemodium, and my plan for today, we've got to get it over and done with at some point, right? So yeah, I'm going to do some mystical. I'm going to do it my way though, which is not efficient whatsoever. I am the inefficient gamer, as it were, so we're going to do it the completely non-efficient way because it's more fun in my opinion to make like stupid contraptions and stuff. So let's crack on with it. I just made another time in the bottle approximately 22 seconds ago, 23 seconds, 24 seconds ago, 20. No, I'm not going to keep doing that. Sorry. But yeah, I made one of these because, wow, they're really good, aren't they? So we're just going to leave it in our inventory for a while. There was a pack I played recently. I think it was Aeropolis that had a time in the bottle curio slot. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see a time in the bottle curio slot, one more charm slot, or a curios slot, just called curios, where you can put anything that has a curio in there. Because that's what we had in, I think it was More the Odds, can't remember now, but that's super useful. Yeah, there we go, we've automated that. I think the same thing, vibranium, right? Did we have a look at that? Can't remember now. Yeah, you can do the same thing with vibranium, so that is probably our next thing that we're going to get on with. And again, that's a summoning altar thing, which does mean we need to get some insanium. Now, I'm probably just going to go off and make this right now. Why not? Let's just do it now. So we've got everything we need for this already. Because we've got loads of prosperity shards. You don't need to go to the end for prosperity shards, by the way. A load of people seem to think that. The way you get it is, I think, sand. So once we get some sand in here, I didn't show it there, but prosperity shards. See, I've got loads. I've got an absolute ton of these things. I actually have way too much of them, but oh, never mind. It's soul sand, so it's this one. Getting it in here. At some point, okay, I missed it, but still. Right, I'm gonna make this. Should be easy enough. We just do one of these. I remember it costing quite a bit to upgrade. Okay, well, it didn't look that bad there, did it? But I think you need to use a bunch of these, don't you? So, oh, we don't actually have that much in. Oh, that's a point. Let's make a few seeds before we do anything. So if we do this, we can go and get, there you go, some seeds. So I'm going to get 4 seeds, and we're going to come over here. Now, from what I've been told, twerk does work, so that's pretty good. Should we make a harvester from industrial foregoing, or do we just go for harvest pylon? I think we go for a harvester from industrial foregoing. That's industrial foregoing. Ah, the only thing with that is it always plants it down. You need a planter and a harvester. Okay, pylon. Harvest pylon. Quartz slab, easy enough. This goes in the middle. We can actually make a allthemodium hoe right now. So let's do that. And I'm going to do the horrible method for making allthemodium stuff because I know it annoys people. So we're going to do that. And there is our allthemodium hoe. And it's indestructible, so it's perfect for the harvest pylon. So what you do is you stick this right in the middle. Like that. And then you do, what is this? This is a, that's a 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, 6x6, 7x7, there you go. So you put that in, and then I need my ender chest. Oh, I missed it. I placed it down and it harvested everything. It doesn't seem to want to do cactus though, or maybe is that because, not cactus, this stuff. Pumpkin and melon. Do we need to put other stuff in here to make it harvest that? Axe. Ooh, axe. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Okay, good to know. I've just converted all of this into Inferium for now, and I can literally stand right on top of here. And just spam again, and that'll get us loads of Inferium over and over and over and over and over and over. I might make a phyto for this. I wonder how good phytos are with the essence. I don't think I've ever... Oh, maybe I did make the phyto with the essence at one point. We should try that out. Ah, but then we'd have to automate the appetite and stuff, wouldn't we? Oh, I'll give it a go. It'll be alright. Anyway, coming back to it, I made 4 Prudentium essence. And we can upgrade this. Or we can make a new one, basically. This one is basically useless. Kind of not, though, right? Because we need to use it to make more Prudentium. Anyway, we can use this one to make tertium. So we need 4. Okay, that actually might be enough right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we use this one to make the tertium one, and so on and so on. And then we want to get all the way up to, I think it's the supremium one. What's this called? Tiered crystals at crystals. There we go. Okay, so supremium. After the supremium one. Oh, we need some insanium essence to turn it into the master infusion crystal. We should do this anyway, because then we can set up the automation for it using a crafter, right? That makes sense to me. Alright, this is going to be something that we probably are going to do right here. By the way, this is... Oh, I'm making the phytos. I'm already trying to set them up. We can set this to input as well. And we input output to the top. Oh yeah, it's going to automatically do that. I needed to have locked that before I did anything. So this is how I do phytos. I don't know if it's like the best way of doing it or whatever, but this is how I do them. So what you do is you have input output on top, input on the bottom or wherever you've got your sink. So that'll put all the water in the bottom of it. Input output with auto input and auto output means that when the seed goes through, the seed will go from here over to here, go up into the drawer because it's got an inventory for it. And then because it's also a pull from the drawer to get the seed, it will pull the seed back in down here. So you don't need the cyclic, whatever it's called, the augment. I did make a little short on it recently for my AllTheMods 9 No Frills series, but yeah, that means that we can fill this with all of the upgrades, right? So we can get the integral component, this thing. Never mind, I need to make some diamond dust apparently. How do I make that again? Oh, okay, I just did it this way, did I? Okay, that'll do it. And then I also need some linkage amplifiers, which we need 3 of these. Now, this will work, and this will be okay, I'd say. Let me grab a gate real quick for this. Stick the gate on the back like that. To be fair, I could put that here. I wonder if that would reach with the... Because it's... Oh, it's already in there. Okay, well that's on our system now. Lovely. So you can see right here that this is producing, and then, well, you can see this go up. But it only goes up by 1. If we send this phyto-gro, so in here we put some phyto-gro, which phyto-gro is made using niter, appetite. This is why I didn't want to do appetite, but we're going to have to make the appetite, I think. What was it that we found for this stuff? I think it was white dye, right? Yeah, white dye. Appetite apparently gives you it as well. Duh. You got a chance of getting it from... You got 9 rolls of getting it from bone block. But you might as well not do that. You get 8 out of it if you do skeleton skull. 50% right there. Okay, so we're going to do white dye, and we can automate that as well. Okay, I'm going to do the automation for almost everything today, apparently. So, white dye. That's easy enough, because we're getting loads of bone meal anyway, right? So, I'm going to put that in my thing right here. So, that's going to make white dye, and then we need the dissolver. Dissolver, there it is. I'm going to pop that here. Oh, we could even use a cable to cable this up. Yeah, we could do that underneath here. Oh, that'd be good. Anyway, this is going to get power on this side. And then we need the compactor. And this is going to go, I'm going to go 2 up from here. So this is going to give us, if I do this, there you go. This right here is going to give us some appetite. If I were to get some cables. There's a lot of these traders now. Now that I don't really need them too much, there's loads of them. Hello. How you doing? You've got a beacon though. Is that a new one? I've not seen the beacon before. We'll have that. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Oh, that's really cool actually. We might have to put that in our base somewhere. Anyway, for now. What was I doing? Oh yeah, cabling this up. 1 and 2. And then under here, we want to say white dye. And I've got a crafting card for that. So that's going to stick in some white dye, I hope. There you go, white dye. So we can... Oh yeah, I need a cable thingy for this. Facade. There you go. And then that's going to get us some appetite. Now, what's the best way we want to do this? Do we want to pull the appetite in? I don't think we do. Maybe we do. How do we get saltpeter though? Or what is it? Niter. Niter. What's the best way of getting niter? Okay, we do this. Is it niter? We can do the potassium nitrate. There's a seed for it, technically. We could do the seed if we wanted, but potassium nitrate, which comes from, go to dissolver. Apparently niter. Oh, gunpowder gives it. Might be a good idea to do gunpowder. You know what? I might do gunpowder. I don't know why I'm going for alchemistry over everything else, but yeah, let's do a gunpowder one. Why not? So we're going to duplicate the setup right here, I think. Actually, we do it right here, can we? That's a good idea. Right, there we go. Why has it got a big S right there? That's so funny. Oh, brilliant. So I'm going to put a downgrade. So downgrade, which is this one. Put a downgrade on this, yeah. And we're also going to put a void upgrade. I like the idea of this, kind of. Anyway, so we stick this in and we stick this in. It's not going to let us, right? Because we've already got... Right, if we do... Oh, sod off. And you. There we go. Can I put a downgrade in now? I can. There we go. Lovely. So this is only going to let us put 64 of each in, which I'm okay with. Did I lock this? I can't remember now. Anyway, we're going to lock that. Now, we need another one of these, don't we? A compactor. This is just getting out of hand a little bit, but oh well. Compactor. I like making stupid stuff, so this is my it's my bag, innit? So compactor. We need another logistical logic. Why are you going over to there? That's a bit weird. Okay. I'm going to put this right here, and then we need a gate for this. And you're not going to let me do that, are you? Because you're going to start putting everything else in there as well. Alright, let's get rid of this, and I'll do a modular router instead, because you can, you know. You can filter this, so if I put this here, I'll do a puller upgrade. And we just want to pull, I think, this stuff, right? Potassium nitrate, perfect. And then if we do a sender upgrade, we're going to send into here. There we go. And that is when it gets to 4, or is it 8? I think it's when it gets to 8. That's going to make us a potassium nitrate dust. And it's going to be super slow to begin with. I might put some speed upgrades in this, because why the heck not? But that means that we're going to void off all of the graphite, which I don't know, we might need the graphite later on. Can we do anything with this? We can make graphite dust, which turns into graphite ingots for bigger reactors, but I don't think we need that, if I'm honest. So we'll put that back. What about this stuff? Sulfur. Ooh. Yeah, never mind. You can't really do anything with this. So they're just going to be voided off. That's the whole reason that I've got the downgrade, so we're not going to have like a ton of them in our system. Well, it's not even in our system, it's just there, but still. Anyway, that is going to make us loads of potassium nitrate. We can get this and this to go into one of these bad boys from RF Tools Utility. Now, I'm going to make the highest tier crafter. Never mind. No, I'm not. I don't need to make the highest tier crafter. There's no point in making a higher tier one if we're not going to use it, are we? So I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to use a modular router for both of these two. So let's do modular router again. Oh, actually, I've got it already right here. Put that there. Oh, you bumhole. You're going to start going in there. You're full up anyway, so let's yeet these. Just don't need them. So we want appetite. So that's a point. If we grab, yeah, let's grab some appetite. I'm going to put that in here so we can get it in there, and then we're going to grab some potassium nitrate and put that in here, and then we need some sand as well, right? Phyto-gro. Oh, hello. I'm missing something. Phyto-gro? Yeah, there you go. So we need sand also to be in here, and I'm going to actually set an export on this bad boy as well. And I need sand, and I haven't actually taught my system how to do sand yet, but that should be easy enough. We just need to do where is it? Sand, which comes from, where's my crusher? There it is. Comes from gravel, and then gravel comes from crushing some cobblestone. So our crusher might be a little bit more busy nowadays if I do this and this. So at some point it might be a bit more busy, but that is going to start filling this with sand. So if I do a remember right there, that should have remembered that slot there is only for sand. That one is only for potassium nitrate. Can't put any sand in the potassium nitrate area, in other words. That's about it. I mean, we could put some cobblestone. Actually, that's a very good idea. I'm going to put some cobblestone in the rest of these here, like this. And then I'm going to do this. And this. There you go. So it can't actually put in anywhere else. So if I take this one out, only cobblestone can go in this area right here. Now this does need power, and it needs a recipe to do. So let's do what is it? Appetite turns into this. Oh, it needs to be on a recipe when you do it. So if I do one of those, that is going to go into the external. And can I not use this instead? Yeah, I can. So you do an apply. It's got power, and there you go. Just have to prime it a little bit right there, and that gave us some phyto-gro, and then we can get the phyto-gro, another modular router maybe, to send up to here. I think that's the stupid thing that we've got right here. I think that might make sense. What do you guys think? This is a horrible monstrosity. Just do the seeds. Honestly, if I wasn't just like trying to challenge myself not to use seeds, I probably have used the seeds by now. Anyway, I'm going to pull out of these two. So pull out of here and pull out of here. I might need two different ones. Two different modular routers. I wonder if I could, yeah, alright, I'm just going to use two different modular routers for this. Yeah, fine. Lovely. And then we can do this, which will then send into here, and you can see these two are going up, and as soon as it hits to the top, the phyto-gro gets made. And this is on snail mode. We don't actually need it to be any quicker than this. Anyway, if I take some of this phyto-gro out, and I put it up here, like this, and I have a look at the inferium that we've got, it goes from 470 right there, should go to 473. So that's tripled the amount of inferium we're getting right there. Now the other thing we can do is we can upgrade the integral component to a draconic. The ultimate phyto is actually a quest. I forgot about this. The only thing is, this is not the best. Right here. This is not the best linkage amplifier. You need the shellite one. So if I do linkage amplifier. This one looks like the best. It's actually this one that's the best. It just takes more power. So you see here, base power is plus 120%. Processing energy is 1.1x. This one is 1.01x for the processing energy, but the base power is only 110, so it's the same as this, but it takes less energy. But we don't want that. We don't care about energy. We're going to use the shellite ones. So I might automate all of the linkage amplifiers at some point, but I don't think there's any point. I'm only doing this because I don't like mystical and I just want to get it over and done with, and this is one automated way of doing it, and I find it funny that we've done this like ridiculous setup. I'm even going to use one more puller upgrade to pull from this and then push up to here. Right, so the way that I would normally do this, can I get onto the bottom of this? I think I can, you know. So if I do a sender right onto the bottom of that, this is down, perfect. So that's going to send to the bottom of this, which is technically an input. So I like that. Anyway, this one's the pull, and it should only pull out the phyto. So this should go up eventually when it's figured itself out. Why are you not pulling out of here? You should be pulling out of there, unless I definitely blink this, didn't I? Do you have to do it on the side or something? Why you do this? Oh, weird. Okay, the transport pipe is absolutely fine with it, and that's sending over to here. But yeah, for some reason the modular router didn't want to pull out of this. That's very odd, wasn't it? Anyway, put those away now. That is getting us some inferium, so I don't have to sit there and just, you know, work for money or whatever. So we're not doing that. We're going to do, well, continue on making the crystal. Yay, I've got one Supremium essence. I made myself one of these Imperium infusions. In fact, I actually ran out of my original one. I think you're supposed to run out of it at least once. This one. So that's fine. We'll just make a new one because we can. But we don't need a new one of this yet. Ah, I just realised. This has got a durability, but it's also got a usage left. So you can't just heal these up. Oh, that would be funny if you could. Using the repair talisman or something. Oh well. Alright, not gonna lie, you can do both. So I'm doing both right now. Just to speed it up. It's funny, I've got time in the bottom of my hand as well. No. Yeah, the automation that I set up is passive. I should have said that. It's a passive like way of getting inferium rather than just like spam and shift all the time. Like I could get macro or something to just stand here and spam shift for like the next hour, go out for a bit and come back, and I'll have enough inferium to, you know, make whatever we want to make. But I don't want to do that. I don't like making macros. It's because I'm too lazy. That's what it is. So most of this is because I'm too lazy, I must admit. Anyway, we're going to lob this in. I don't know how many this is going to get us. Okay. We'll use this one to make Imperium. Okay, that will make us 4, I think. It's not too bad, is it? Hey. Okay, and we can use this to make ourselves a Supremium one. And then this is the one that we can use Insanium on to get the Master Infusion Crystal. Master Infusion Crystal can do all of the different infuses. So and it has unlimited usage. So once you got that, you don't really need the rest of them. I might yeet the rest of them when we've got that, if I'm totally honest. Ah, you know what I should do? I should go and get EMI or whatever it is. A load of people have installed that recently. I've seen on the ATM Discord, and it lets you like see how much of a certain item. So for like this, I could go, or even this, I could say how many inferium does it take for me to get to this from nothing, and it will tell you. It will show you like the whole thing. Oh, I should maybe go and install that. But I don't like installing mods that you guys don't have. With the exception of, I might get reblur, because it blurs the background. It's quite nice. I had it in Uncharted Expeditions, which no one watched, but it was a very good pack. So I highly recommend that to anybody looking to play a 1.20.1 pack. Oh, there's our first Insanium. Sorry, I was too busy just like spamming. I do not like this about the pack though. The spamming is. I know everyone should grind in some of the packs, but I don't know. ATM's supposed to be a relaxing pack, isn't it? So yeah, this thing has been chugging away. By the way, if we have a look at our allthemods, yeah, we've got like more allthemods than we do most other things. To be fair, already. Nice little thing right there. I'm going to make 3 more of these. I did decide we're going to go 3 more because then it's symmetrical. We can have some over there. We can have one over there and one over there as well. I don't know. I like symmetrical. Now, you might not be able to tell because my base is not symmetrical, but still. Oh, not going to lie. I had a little bit of a heart attack. So I did say that I'm kind of pre-recorded, right? And if I do smithing template in this version, so I'm on 1.0.3 right now. This smithing template recipe should not be in here. I think it was accidentally added. Dark smithing, I don't know what that's from. But anyway, yeah, this one should not be in here. You should be doing it this way, the way that I did it. I did that whilst I was on 0.1.0. So, like, as I said, I skipped 2, which was the one that broke a load of stuff. This one, there's been, like, barely any issues. The only one is this got added back in. Now, I'm recording this the day before my smithing template comes out. The video for it comes out, right? And I was like, oh my god, have they just changed the recipe? And that makes my video, like, redundant. And it turns out, no, it's a bug, and it shouldn't be in there like that. So it will be... I've probably already done the community post for it, but it will be like added back or not added. This will be taken out in the next release. So I'm hopeful by the time this video comes out, 1.0.4 will already be out and this recipe will be gone. So everybody can be like, oh cool, we can go watch the other video, the one that shows how to get the smithing template. Yeah. God, that really scared the absolute poo out of me, if I'm honest, because, yeah, that was awkward. I went and asked all the mods team, and they were like, what? We've never seen that recipe before, what the hell? And then they looked into it, and they were like, oh yeah, we were using that originally. And then we didn't decide to go that way with it, we decided to go the occultism route. So, I'm glad. Anyway, that is us done with making the Insanium right there. So now we can make the Master Infusion Crystal, and we can just forget about all of the different Infusion Crystals. Crystal. So I can grab all of these. Look at the Prudentium one. It's got 2 uses left. Right at the wire right there. We got it right at the wire. Anyway, we can lob all of those away. Hopefully that's... Okay, good. We still got the Master Infusion Crystal. Now, I would love to get a second one of these. We're quite close, actually. I'm not going to lie. So, how many essence do we have? We might have enough. I wasn't counting, if I'm honest. But, as I said, this has got infinite uses. So, we can just spam this until it's done. I want to get a second one of... Oh, no. I just threw away my my Supremium Crystal, didn't I? Okay, never mind. We're not going to get a second one. Damn it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up the crafter for this. So there's a really easy way of doing this with a crafter. So if we do craft crafter, like the one that we did over there, the RF tools one. So crafter from RF tools. So I actually want to make the huge crafter for this. There you go, like that. And then I do that again, and so on and so on. And then we get the highest tier one, just like this. And then what we do is we export, I think it's blocks. Yeah, we do blocks, don't we? Where's a good place for us to do some automations? I don't really want to do it under here, but maybe we do it under here somewhere. I could put it like right at the back here. Oh, that's where I've got my gate though. Let's do it on the side. So the way that this works is if I put this here, we have an import and export. And I think there's a import export like card, right? That's weird. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to do an okay, let's do port like that. I've already got some recipes set up for the exporter and importer. I thought it would be about time, right? So we're going to export into this, and we're going to import. Okay, we're going to import into this as well. That's not the best place to put it, is it? Let's put it here. Now, these are probably going to need some acceleration cards. I feel like I need a couple more of these flux thingies. Oh, you know what? Fluix, not flux, you know what I mean. Anyway, so this is going to have the export of... Ah, that's a point. Yeah, so if I do essence, I want to do the block version. Wait. That. So I'm going to put that in like that. So that's going to export into here all of the Inferium blocks. In fact, what I want to do, I'll come up here. Yeah, I've got a plan. Give me a sec. There we go. Right, finally. That took a little while. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a recipe right here, and that is going to use the Master Infusion Crystal. Master Infusion Crystal, thank you very much. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is going to internal. So we're going to do that. So this is going to stay here. This is going to stay here. And each one of these blocks is going to stay here. I want to do it with blocks just because I find it easier. If you make some Inferium, it will go away. It's kind of annoying doing it this way, but I mean, it's also a little easier in my opinion. So the next one is we do this. And again, we want to do in. So that'll keep it in here. Basically, what that first craft does is it gets any Inferium blocks it has. If it's got 4 of them, you can do the recipe with the Master Infusion Crystal to do 4 blocks around the Infusion Crystal. Puts out one of these Prudentium blocks. So you do it that way, and you just get blocks out of it instead of anything else. So the next one is just going to be this one. It's kind of self-explanatory when you get to this point. It's the ending, which is kind of difficult. So if I do this, apply, and then this last one is going to be... Ah, wait, did I... That's internal, cool. Oh, poop. Alright, so this last one is going to be just X EXT, which is result of crafting operation will go to the output buffer. But we don't want that. We want XC, which is result of crafting operation will go to the output buffer, but remaining items like buckets will stay in the input, which is this area. But in this case, we're saying that the Master Infusion Crystal is a bucket, if you know what I mean. So anyway, all we need to do now is export Inferium blocks and give this power. And then that will input or import Insanium blocks into our system, and we can have that again in one of these crafting or compacting drawers. And then we just have recipes to uncompact it, if that makes sense. So, right, let's get some power. Gate. I swear I had like a bunch of... Oh, I've got one on me. So, put that there. And then we need, I think, a crafting card to go in here. Crafting, oh no, crafting card. So one of these bad boys. I need to have an autograph for this. Out of all the things, why have I not got an autograph for the crafting card? That's so weird. Stick that in, and then we also need that recipe, I believe. And I'll put some acceleration cards in there as well. I might make it the extended version, because I think they're quicker by like 4 times. Right, I just checked and it looks like this is already doing what I wanted it to do. So if we come up here, this is an upgrade that you can just shift right click on there, which is kind of cool. So this is a ME import bus, turns it into an extended one. Why the heck did that just happen? That was weird. Did you see that? Just put my bar in there. Weird. Anyway, yeah, there we go. So now, if I have to craft all of these down, I guess. And it will craft down into Inferium, I think. Yeah, all the way down to Inferium. Stick all of this back in. And we can see, it might be too quick if I'm honest, but are you exporting to this? Let's have a look. Even though we've got it, and it did it a couple of times, because look, we can see that it made all the way up to Imperium. And then put it in here. Why? Is it because it didn't like... Okay, you know what? I'm going to break this and we're going to put it back down. Maybe that'll help. I'm just going to do the export to begin with. Let's try that. Export. Ah, I didn't put Inferium coal or something in there, did I? I think it was the block that I put in. Because otherwise... Yeah. It really doesn't want it to go in like that, does it? I feel like these are a little funky. Because I couldn't use modular routers to pull out of them, could I? Yes, these are definitely a little tiny bit funky. It's now doing it. It's just super slow. Why are you being slow? Are you trying to craft? Is that what it is? It must be. It's trying to do a craft for it. Let's have a look in here. So that is at 2. I swear this has gone up, right? I haven't touched any of these since, and we've got another Supremium block. There you go, that's just gone up to 3. What are you doing? I'm so confused. Is this thing broken then? This must be broken, right? I literally just pulled all of the recipes out. Why are you doing this? Maybe if I try moving the recipe from this thing. God, our base is kind of a mess right now. I love it. Right, I figured out what the issue is. I think it was something to do with AE, the extended, but it doesn't matter. What I've done is I put the normal export bus, acceleration cards, crafting card, and then I realised we're out of Inferium. So if we pop up here, I was like, it's going super slow. Oh wait, it's because it is going super slow. So now that will go away, right? So, and it'll put it in here. It's just because my setup is super slow for Inferium. But eventually what will happen is when we get 4 of these Supremium blocks, we'll get ourselves an Insanium block. And then I could put the Insanium in a compacting drawer, which I should really set up an automation for, because I am using compacting drawers a lot right now, so it kind of makes sense too. So Insanium, I actually don't have any right now, which is fine. But we would like to get some Insanium because we want to use the Insanium to get ourselves some vibranium later on. Oh, and apparently you use it for dark matter as well. Makes sense. But we want to get it for vibranium. We need 3 crafts of this, which means we need 9 vibranium. And I'm probably going to set up... Where's it gone? Which direction did I put it? Over there. I'm probably going to set up this about 3 more times. I'm going to do that between episodes, I think. That way you don't have to see me, you know, put all of the cards in every single time and set all of this up every single time. So, yeah, there we go. I think this is all working quite nicely. Let's have a look. This over here should be getting allthemods every so often. And it is, so that's pretty good. I also need to set another one of these up to maybe go over to the other furnace. Give them both stuff to do. I think this one gets more though because, yeah. We also need to update how much cobble we're getting. We might need to have a think about how to feed these cobble, if there's a better way of doing it. I'm not going to lie, I think this is fine. This is still getting us loads of resources. We don't really need to touch it, so we're not going to. So, yeah. Anyway, I think this might be the end of the episode for today. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.